This is my favorite way to knit bobbles. It's super fast because you don't have to turn your work and go back the other direction just for a couple stitches. Watch how I do it. I've worked my way to the stitch I'm going to put my bobble into. I start by knitting into the front, back, and front of a single stitch, increasing it to 3 before pulling it off the needle. Now this is where you would typically turn your work, but instead of doing that, I'm going to start knitting back the other direction using my left hand needle as my working needle. I'm just going to basically do a mirror image of what I would typically do when I'm knitting, right? I'm going into the back of the stitch, and watch this part. This is important. I'm wrapping my yarn the other direction. Again, we're mirroring everything that we would be doing. Now you can wrap your yarn the regular direction and you'll end up with twisted stitches and you'll just have to knit into the back on the next row, but I find it's a lot easier if you just wrap your yarn opposite to begin with. Now this feels a little fiddly at first, using your left hand and knitting opposite, but it's kind of just like learning to knit for the first time. And if you keep practicing and looking at this video, you'll start to get the muscle memory of it, and it's not actually that complicated. So now that we've knit one direction, we've come back. So that would be typically turning and purling, right? But instead of turning and purling, we're just mirror imaging. And now we're going to come back. This will be our third row of the bobble. We'll just knit all 3 stitches like regular. And now we're going to decrease back to 1 stitch. And we'll do that by passing the second and third stitch over the first. There we have our bobble. And now we just continue on in our pattern. And just do a couple stitches here and show you how it looks. Here it is. No turning, no purling. And even though it seems a bit wackadoo, it is actually so much faster and easier. Highly recommended.